working. Wrong or right, still learn from the play. Follow the rules, then we move our way. Put the work in. Late nights, early morning, still searching. Win or lose, don't throw it away. Study the move, then come back the next day. Alarm go off, gotta rise from the bed. Dreams don't move if they stay in your head. Feet hit the floor, mind on the mission. Small steps stack when you trust repetition. Some days green, some days red. Still gotta learn what the last move said. Can't skip rules just to chase that feeling. Strong foundation, put cracks in the ceiling. Show your work, let the progress talk. Step by step, let the whole thing walk. If you fall, get facts from the fall. Take that lesson and answer the call. No shame in being wrong. If you grow, no gain in moving fast with no control. Plan in your hand, eyes on the way. Patience gets paid when discipline stays. Put the work in. Show that progress, let them see it working. Wrong or right, still learn from the play. Follow the rules, then we move our way. Put the work in. Late nights, early morning, still searching. Win or lose, don't throw it away. Study the move, then come back the next day. Pressure get loud, but the plan stay quiet. Everybody talks, only few really try. You want results, gotta build that range. Can't feel lost if you came here to change. Write it down, mark the reason. Strike the work through every season. If it don't hit, then review that choice. Clean up the noise, then sharpen your voice. Stack good habits like blocks in a wall. 1 week rule can't shake it all. So stay on script when emotions arise. Truth shows up when you analyze. No magic trick, no lucky lane. Just sweat, focus, lesson pain. Then one day they see what you made. Not from guessing, from the work you laid.
Lock in when it's boring. Lock in when it's slow.
Lock in.
Lock in when nobody sees.
That's how progress shows.
Learn from the mistakes.
Build from the sky. Follow the rules. Raise the bar. Put the work in. Show that progress, let them see you working. Wrong or right, still learn from the play. Follow the rules, then we move our way. Put the work in. Late nights, early morning, still searching. Win or lose, don't throw it away. Study the move, then come back the next day. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Lock in. Show work. Learn more. Follow rules. Stay ready. Put the work in.
Good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing out there today? Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I'm a little behind today and everything. It's my early day and I decided to go back to bed. That has proved to be maybe worse than just trying to stay up. So how are y'all doing out there today? Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe. We'll get into it a little bit today. The markets yesterday were a little wacky, just like we kind of knew they were going to be with the FOMC and everything. And now we have their decision. There won't be another FOMC for 2 months, so it kind of opens the window for multiple things. We could say F off for 2 months and we basically spider sideways. We could go into a rally until September, and then kind of get a down go there. You know, it depends on what you think is going to happen with the market and how you think that the cycle is going to go and where we're bottoming at and other things there. But honestly, if you trade like we try to trade here, you don't really need to know that. You just need to know the general direction of which way the market is going. So I guess with that, we'll jump on over here into the charts and see what we can find here. Hope y'all having a good day out there and everything. So looking at Bitcoin on the 3-minute chart here, This was the golden pocket that we were looking to come back up to. We did reach the golden pocket and then retraced. This was yesterday's, I think, open kind of deal. It triggered down into the FOMC. This was going into the FOMC. This was after it. This was like while he was talking. This is when he was done. And now we have corrected back to the top of that range again. It looked bearish, but now it like hasn't come down as much. So it's interesting. You are kind of far from the VWAP though. You know, what is this? A percent? 60.61%. We are above the POC. That was the POC, the yellow dotted line, the POC. We're not back to the top yet. That was over here. So we were looking for this to be the local top for a retracement. I do believe, yeah, I think it was trying retracement, and this golden pocket is still needing to become to down here. Man, it looks like that's the top for right now, for sure. Like it rolled over. You have your like flaggish type thing. That's a bullish SFP there, though. Man, what a day so far. I finished my my continuing education credits though, all 108 of them. I did get those done, so now I just need to do the state certification paperwork, pay my money, and I get to be a medic in the state of Texas for another 4 years. Woo. It's one of those things that you don't ever give up, even though that's what I do for my in real life job kind of deal. But you don't give that up even when you're not using it anymore, because you gave so much of your time and life and money to get the certification and keep it up for the years and everything. You know, this is my 20th year renewal for being a medic in the state of Texas. So there's been a few times. I don't feel that old. Sometimes I feel that old, but most of the time I don't realize that I could be in an industry and for 20 years already. Kind of crazy. So I guess we have this order block right here. It could wick to. We have a little, not much there. Kind of a little bit here. But that was the 7-8. The 786 is the top. So that, oh, hold on. Let me put that back. That's the 786. There's three in a row. We got a minute and a half left for that one to close. That's looking bearish though. This is definitely down, and once it breaks up, it could be what it's looking for is this right here. That would be, if it goes all the way to the top, that would SFP this entire range here for lower. Looking at our different different items over here, trying to see of the ones that are currently trading, I think ADA is up the most. All of a percent, 1.23%. At the same time, I kind of had the belief that we might just trickle up for a while, like not really go down, not really go sideways. Does have a upward direction, but I don't really foresee us having bullish market type deal until we have a ending ish in the Middle East, due to the oil. It's not really the conflict in what we're doing, what they're doing, or other things there. It's the lack of worldwide transportable oil that's causing the inflation, which causes everything to cost more for everyone because fuel costs more, and fuel is used to move all items and all people. And that looking juicy. That one's looking juicy. Well, good morning, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out. The people that are here, I'd say good morning to you, but you haven't commented in the chat down there. I'd say good morning to you, but I don't know exactly who you are that are here. But thank you for coming. Thank you for sticking with me here, seeing me every day. My views have been going up. I do need more subscribers, so we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I will say that. I think we're at 544. I want to say 545. 545. We got to hit 1,000 subscribers before we can get monetized. Doesn't matter how much watch time hours we get until we get to 1,000 subscribers. So tell everybody, subscribe, help me out, hit the notification bell, say hello. What up? What up? Puggy Hawk. Good morning. I think it's good evening for you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by. I am finally done with my community education, so maybe I can have some time to get back into Infinity Rising. Infinity Rising is a good one. I think this is the short. I think it's the short, but let me show you what you need to find on Friday. You need to come by the Discord for Infinity Rising on Friday because they are doing something no one has done before. Okay? They are doing something no one has done before. Infinity Rising is a MMORPG. The link is in the description down there. There will be a Rise live at 4 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. UTC in their Discord with the CEOs. And they'll do a live demo and do an AMA on their AI companions. So Friday, there will be a mint for AI companions. As you can see, it's their first iteration of them, so it's not going to be like walking avatars, but they're going to be like drones, and they're going to literally remember you. They're going to be able to communicate with you. It's a large language model. It's pretty awesome. I don't know everything yet because I haven't fully released everything to us yet. So if this intrigues you, video games intrigue you, other things like that, actually owning assets in the video games that you use, come get into the Discord and see what they're going to talk about on Friday. Okay. So I will say that. That's my little bit about them. For sure. So toppy, man. But it looks like a flag. It looks like a bull flag, doesn't it? That's bearish though. Your MVP oscillator is turning. Yeah, you can be a little aggressive sometimes, man. But I hope y'all are having fun. Hope y'all are doing all right health-wise and everything over there. So, hey, look, I'm almost finally finished with my coffee. Oh, man. I feel like everybody wants it to be bearish, so we're going to go up too. But I don't see any reason for us to go up. I don't see any reason that the market would be bullish. It would be more irrationality for us to be bullish right now in the market. Markets can be irrational for far longer than you can actually feel that way. We are coming up. We are coming up to where we were talking about, though. I'm intrigued. Money flow is green. Is falling, but is green. Volume is coming up, but is red. We are starting to clip a little bit. This is now not bearish. This is bearish, though, from here to there. That's already a bearish divergence. Money flow is falling off. Volume. MVP oscillator did just flip, though. Interessante. Thank y'all for coming by, saying hi, and everything there. Agreed. It is something. So Buggy Hawk said, I live by the words of Warren Buffett, and he told me this when I was very young. If everyone is in fear, it might be a good time to buy. If everyone is bored, it's probably a good time to sell. Okay. Yes, contrarian to the market. If the price is going up, you should be looking for shorts. If the price is going down, you should be looking for longs. It is definitely contrarian there. There is an SFP if we want to be real specific. If this candle closes, it didn't get as high as I wanted it to. It did get over this price. Did come back in the halfway of this, but I really wanted it to get up here. This kind of feels like the irrationality of the Asia markets coming up from the rate decision. This is rate decision here. This right here is rate decision time yesterday. That's why it goes up. This was into the decision, him talking, him done. And now we have Asia market, type deal, and we're back at the top that we went to. So we have our decision. Are we going up? Are we going down? Or are we going sideways? What are we doing? No one ever knows. Looks bearish to me. 11 seconds. They had another massive earthquake? That looks bearish. Close. There it is. I think that's bearish. I think we should get into a short here. I think we should get into a short. We're going to short sell. We're going to do it. Down, flip. Here, coming down. SFP. Bearish divergence. Multiple things, multiple reasons. Oh, damn it. Let me put it over here. If I could put in my password properly. There we go. Oop. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't see how this is a retracement. I don't see how we would look for a retracement on this. But even if you're looking for a retracement, this is a short zone. There's a lot of stocks that are going down for sure. I think right now, a lot of stocks are overvalued, honestly. A lot of stocks are overvalued, especially the Magnificent Seven and whatnot. They have like their circular money that I paid you, you paid me, I pay you, you pay you, I pay you, we all pay each other. It's all really the same $500 million or $500 billion that we've all moved between the 4 or 5 of us and made it look like we all did trillions of dollars of revenue, but it's really the same money that's all moved around between the people. They have talked about that was exactly the same thing that was done in the .com bubble and everything else there. What's the 786 there? I want it, but I also want to make sure that it's a good trade. I feel like it's above the VWAP. It's at the top of the range. It's, this was a golden pocket, but it's not really a golden pocket anymore. Because this is like the top of the range. I didn't day trade for a while, probably 3.5 or 4 years of watching TA almost every day. Since I drive around a lot, I've basically put the YouTube on and have it on the dash and drive around and listen, and when I'm stopped at red lights or whatnot, and I can check and see how people are saying things and what's an order block, what's bearish divergence. I've learned all of those things just by watching other people's YouTubes, and then trying to replicate it. That's the biggest thing, is you watch it, you start to learn it, and then you go and you start to replicate it on the chart, just charting it, not actually trading it. So my thesis and my idea of the market has tended to be correct more times than not, but my current execution of the trades is what is not working well. not doing well. This is like a chop at the top type of deal. Chop sideways, chop city, you know, waiting for the market to open to drop it on everybody's head, I guess. I'm not really quite sure. But I want to short it. But I wanted this. I wanted a little higher. Alex, those indicator is not giving me, they're like, it's in the middle. You don't really trade in the middle, because it's going to come down just a little bit and you're going to be able to, it's going to have a another reaction. Well, I appreciate you for thinking I'm doing a great job here. You know, paying attention is difficult, but that's the reason why the song, that the opening song is what it is. It's coming, doing it every day, learning from your mistakes, and owning it. Being diligent to come every day and try. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this to try right in front of y'all. It's also for me to go back and look at it and be like, hey, you dumbass, you shouldn't have clicked the button then. Like, you know, yesterday's trade was fairly correct. We would have hit 2 or 3 of the stop losses or take profits. But I brought the stop up to entry, and at the market open, it went past the entry, but I don't think it would have hit my stop loss that I had set, and then went up, went above the VWAP, all kinds of things. Yes, persistence is king in any type of thing. Anything you're trying to learn, anything you're trying to do, especially sales. You get told no every damn day in sales, all day long, and you have to learn how to deal with being told no 100 times and being okay with it. And it even looks like it on this chart. That's the SFP here. This bearish divergence type deal. Just, you know, you got bearish divergence. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for keeping the conversation moving. Yeah, door-to-door sales is hard. That's different. Definitely. I do medical sales for the ambulance service and everything. Got to go to a bunch of different facilities and talk to a bunch of different type of people, and, you know, talk to them about the, you know, differences of calling our service for things instead of, you know, calling 911, and why you would want to do that and other things there. It's a pretty interesting concept that most people don't understand. Ooh, there was a tap there of that one. We're still falling. Still falling. Oh, hold on. Still falling here. I don't see us. No turn. The dark one is meeting the light one. Yeah, I talk to CEOs, I talk to administrators, I talk to unit secretaries, I talk to all kinds of people. But you know, I drive places, I get out, I walk in, and there's no one there. And I have to be like, okay, here's my stuff, blah, 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 and then get back in the car and drive somewhere else. all day long, every day, and I've done that for over 10 years at this job in the position that I'm in now, along with a bajillion other things that I actually do, because we do more than our job titles at my job. That's how we operate. I'm still a medic, so I get on the truck, run calls. I'm a medic, so I also understand the operational side. So I do get somewhat involved in the operational side of things sometimes, and stuff like that. I can also dispatch. So if we have like a surge or other things like that, I go and I help out the communication center. And yeah, it's a lot. I do a lot, man. I do a lot. I've been selling things since I've been walking and talking, man. Honestly, they took the sodas and the snacks out of our high school and everything when I was younger in high school, and all I did was put a 12-pack of sodas in my backpack and some candy and chips and sold it out of my backpack, and made lots of money. Well, this is some boring price action because I really want to short it. That's why I haven't looked at anything else. I've been here for 30 minutes talking to Pucky Hawk over here and everything, saying hi, and looking at it. I just, because it's so much of a flag, we didn't hit the target that I wanted. I kind of feel like we're going to have that 1, 2, 3, the third full SFP and everything there before. So I want the better entry, because if you take the short from here and you want to cover all of that's 0.3. That's a lot to give up on a 50x long. then like, where are you going with it? Okay, so I would retrace this at least to the golden pocket. So, you know, that's only a 0.5%, and if you're going to give up 0.3, that's not a, you're not very good on your R multiple. You're not even at a 2 on the R multiple of that. There's a VWAP, there's a POC. I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm short. Stop loss 64.7. 64.7. What? Let's see. Yeah, somewhere in here. 64.700. That's 20%. Okay. I mean, I feel it. It definitely feels like it wants to go down. We're on a 50x leverage short with our $63 margin. Trying to see what we can make it. That like this screams bearish divergence here. All right, so let's look at a couple other tokens while we let this one ride over here. So we're not so stuck to the one token today. All right, so ADA. Let's see. Let's go out to the 30-minute chart on ADA. Where are we at? Nowhere. We didn't do anything. We went up, created a bearish divergence, came down, swept the area. We're just right back in the same area here. It did come off the bottom. This is bullish action. This is not. This right here is bearish. Maybe. Yeah, because it's from here, right? No, that's not bearish. Okay. No, look, it wants to run from us. As soon as we enter. As soon as we enter, green freaking candle. Look at that. Already down 6%. Told you we should have fucking waited. This is where I'm talking about. Like, I have the thought of that I need to wait. I even waited. I still got impatient and clicked the fucking button. I got my stop set. We'll see what happens. Let's go through the other tokens, guys. I think ADA is basically just stuck in this freaking range. Honestly, it's just stuck in this range. It is what it is. We're either going to come down and sweep it, or we're just going to come up with the market. It will take us to have something happen and positive things, stop bickering with each other and stop bitching about the treasury and fucking infighting every damn company, department, division, people, everything. Hopefully all the people that are at Rare Evo can all shake each other's hands and love each other and come back together and not fucking fight every damn day on Twitter. I mean, as somebody that has ADA Ace, my name is ADA Ace. I've been in Cardano for a very long time. It is very frustrating to see our community act the way that they do all day long, for sure. Yay! Are we going to come up and hit our stop? We're just going to be like, that should have been our long. We should have longed when we shorted. I mean, because we were looking for the freaking spot that I think it's gone to now. Yep, right there. Just didn't wait. Just didn't wait. That was what I wanted. Now I want it to go down. That's the SFP. Where's our candle chart? Why isn't it moving? There it goes. Yeah, good time to buy long term for sure. That's why I have a Bitcoin miner. I trade dollars for electricity to get Bitcoin and put it into a wallet and don't touch it. So that's my monthly DCA into Bitcoin. So I get the new Bitcoin, little bits, kind of deal. So, and if I really want to, I can even go see the miner myself, since it's in the city that I live in and I know the miner there. So if y'all actually, if y'all have any want to get into Bitcoin mining, let me know. I can hook you up with the Bitcoin miners if you want to get into that. Also, at the same time, we also have a new project called the Electric Garden that's on ADA. That is it is interesting on the idea that they have. So they took a model, and a model is a Bitcoin. She likes Bitcoin. She owns Bitcoin miners. She writes books about Bitcoin, all the rest of that. And has been having photography taken of her for some time. So she decided to take her photographs and everything and turn them into one-of-one NFTs and attach them to the Bitcoin mining yield. So if you want to, you can come over to the Electric Garden on X. Let's see. Let's find y'all. There we go. So, okay, so not on the X, there's nothing really on it. So let's see. Where is the mint? Let's find the mint. Let's take you to the mint page. All right, so here is the mint page. Our good, awesome friends over at Pillar and Banker Labs is the deal. So you can go to pillar.bankerlabs.io /electric garden. And the NFTs are photos. They're all one of ones. We will start the public mint at 10 o'clock, I guess, my time today. If you own any of the partner projects NFTs, you're already whitelisted. So if you own Hydrodrip stuff, if you own Bank, if you own any of those, then you're already whitelisted. And you can come over here and you connect your wallet and you can buy as many as you want to, kind of deal here. So let's see. Let's show you what we do here. So we come, it's on Cardano, so you do need your ADA wallet, Cardano wallet. So I put my Strikezone wallet here, see, and it says we have 0 whitelist spots, so we can't buy yet. And then we would come back at 10 a.m. and we'd be able to purchase those. And each NFT has a different rarity and whatnot there. And it will yield you some 70% of the miners back. It's basically fractional owning of Bitcoin miners. So if that interests you, it's $25 for each on the whitelist price, and it's $30 on the public sale. There's 2,500 total. There's some other things that they are going to do and all kinds of stuff like this. This is the first mint for the Electric Garden. It's going to be a place for artists to be able to produce their, high class kind of deal, artwork, one of ones, and have them backed by Bitcoin mining, have them actually yield something beyond just the art. But it's paying basically the artist, it's paying and then paying back to the purchaser in a yield format. It's a pretty interesting concept, honestly. I don't like that. It went up, but this one, like, it's funky on here. This on Strike's chart, that wasn't really an SFP. It didn't SFP anything. Like, that's bullish. It went to where I wanted it to. Oy vey. Oh well. I have my stop in. I was okay with losing those funds to put that in. I need to just be okay with it here. This is XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. All right, we're on XRP on the 15-minute chart now. We are trending up, but we did kind of get back to our previous low and reject. This is yesterday, so we kind of have to take yesterday with a grain of salt, because that's FOMC day. Market moves a lot. This is one way, whatever kind of deal. And now we've kind of gone into a chop city. So is the chop city going to come back up and then come down? Is that what we're doing? Or are we going to chop up, confirm, and then continue going? False flag. Interesting. Interesting way of putting that. False flag. Okay. Let's look at Sol. Alright, so the trade that I was looking at over here before it came down to this spot was to look there, but it would have closed closed that out too much yesterday. So this trade, we didn't take that trade. We were above the VWAP on the 15, yeah, above the VWAP. Topish of the range type of deal. It is all looking topish of the range type deal. Let's see, what's the ES doing? ES is running. ES is up. You're right, 6 months waves. That's basically just DCAing. ES running, I don't see... If the ES wants to run, I don't see him coming down. Came up. Tesla up a lot. Pre-market, what is this? Almost 2%. Tesla up almost 2% pre-market. Netflix down. Netflix down almost 1.2%. Apple? Oh, damn. Apple took a hell of a hit at the end of the day yesterday. Look at that. From the top yesterday to pre-market where we are is 2.5% off of Apple. But I guess that's what you get when you go so parabolic, you know? It's kind of what you get. Yeah, the more you play with your money, the more you do things with it, the more you lose it. That is damn sure. On that one, let me show you my other thing that I did here. Let's see. Air nodes. Let's see here. See if it lets me in. Yeah, I gotta do this part. 1 second. All right, so this is the other thing that I did. So World Mobile, you know, acellular, everything. So it takes the antennas to produce the signal in places that we do not have an MVMO. The United States, we have an MVMO with Quintus, which is a partner for World Mobile that has the antennas already, has all of that, so we can use that across the entire United States while we put in the air nodes and our antennas for our locations, like they have done in Reno and all the rest of those places. And then we also have our nodes in Pakistan, our nodes in Zanzibar, our nodes in now the Philippines. So they released the Philippines nodes yesterday. I have, let's see, so I have 3 Ember nodes. These are in Pakistan, and I have 1 Frontier Core node in the Philippines. So my air nodes are here. So the Ember nodes earn as soon as you get them activated. The Frontier Cores do have a deployment period of potentially 2 months. For them to be deployed on and you know starting to produce to run data through them. So that's why it says data in deployment. It's in deployment here. These are active. These, when you buy these and they activate them to you, so you pay like a 25% down. So here we go here, browse reservations. You want to go get an Ember. So they're $165, but your down payment is $33. You pay 20%. When they send you an email and say they are ready, it's already installed, there's already a customer using it, it's already earning funds, then they'll ask you for the other 80%. As soon as you pay that 80%, clickety-clack, you do the paperwork, and it starts producing funds to your account as soon as you pay for it. It is approximately $3.33 a month. But you are paid for the data that goes through. By the way, it did just go up. It liquidated, or it hit our stop loss on our trade here. Let's go back over here real quick and look at it. What a bitch. What a bitch. Well, that's definitely bullish there. But because it didn't just immediately come down on that candle either. But you know, it's how it happens. That's how it happens. So we were talking about this. So you come over here, and you pay for it. You reserve the Ember node, and then they give it to you. Almost, you know, these are already ready, rocking and rolling. You can go to my air nodes. You can, you know, here. Let me see. There's a way I can see them on the map. How do I see them on a map? My air nodes here? I don't know how to see them. View details. Oh. There's a way to see them on the... Oh, right there. There's the map. All right, so here you go. So there shows you where they all are. Here's the ones that are in Pakistan. So my best one is up here. And however you say that. This is the one that's making the most. It's doing the most data transactions. It sent 262 gigabytes worth of data. So there's that. This one in whatever, 78 gigabytes. And this one has done 77 gigabytes. And then the one in the Philippines is over here. So it's just in this island. And it's in deployment. So we'll see exactly where that goes out here in this island. But that's the whole point of the Philippines being a new place that they're going to. Traditional telecoms can't really get into all of these islands as much and produce them as fast and as replaceable and all the rest of that kind of deal. So it's an interesting way that we're able to build a telco network along with what is there. So these will be used for Wi-Fi, for public Wi-Fi, for other like business type things and everything else. So with these, the core, let's go back to the cores. So the cores here are 585 for the cores. There was like 4 different levels. There was only 420 of them. And those have sold out. They sold out in like, I think maybe an hour and a half or so. The more expensive ones sold out almost instantly. On the more expensive ones, you can join the wait list here. And soon we will have our own affiliate link to also earn like 8% off of the fees when we're able to share that as well. But right now it is here. You can just go to their deal. The more air nodes is the more providers. The more providers means the more people spending money on World Mobile internet and phone service, means the more revenue coming back to the token holders. So the token holders of World Mobile are very tired of winning. Very tired of winning. Not really. I'm being very sarcastic about the token price. The token price is not nice. But, you know, it is what it is. Man. Should have waited. If I would have waited, I wouldn't have taken the trade because it didn't stop there. But that's why you put your stop loss in. It is what it is. I got 5 minutes left, guys. That's all great and dandy and everything. I'm glad that y'all were here with me today. I appreciate it. The market does... I wanted the short. I wanted the short. We're up here in this range. Maybe we need to take this range up here that I also drew on the chart. And 65 is a good round number, psychological number. would make sense on why we would wait for the market to open, kind of deal, and then bearish divergence and come back down. We'll see what happens. Sorry I didn't get to Zcash. Zcash was definitely looking positive. Look at that. This was the wait. Get through it, wait, grab it here, and go. Yeah, 5%, guys. The theory of that this was breaking out was correct. This is the FOMC. This is down afterwards. This is the area that we were looking at for it to come down to. It did immediately wick down to it, and you would have taken it here. But this was your second attempt at it. Like, if you didn't grab it here and you were being patient, this was your second attempt at this area. But other than that, I appreciate y'all coming out today. We'll be back at it tomorrow to see if we can't do a little better. I thought we had a good trade in there. It did look bearish. Guess it just really wasn't patient enough. I don't really know. I did not wait for the full SFP. I guess I can say that. But you know, honestly, we're here to learn, have fun. That's why I do not tell you to follow me one bit. Don't do what I'm doing. Maybe do the opposite. Maybe you'll make money doing that. We'll say that. But get over to the Electric Garden, mint you out some of the NFTs. Get into that Discord. It's a free space. There's, you know, you can talk, tell people things, get involved, have fun, and see the model pictures there. So some of them are a little sexy at times. Those are the more rare ones and earn you more yield. Use Chart Prime. Get over to my website. Check out the World Mobile service that we are an authorized distributor of, and go get some air nodes next time they come available in the Philippines, or get you some right now from Pakistan. And Infinity Rising, don't forget to come by on Friday to see their new AI companions that they're going to be releasing Friday, and ask anything in the AMAs with the CEOs. I do believe that will be in their Discord. So make sure you get into their Discord as well. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna send y'all over to Alex O. If you do not know who Alex O is, search him up, Alex O Crypto. He has got about 20,000 followers or subscribers. He goes live in about 2 minutes. So y'all have a good day. Peace.
Ever feel like everything you do is being watched? Don't let the big three creep on you anymore. Switch to Ace Cellular with plans starting at $15 a month and get your privacy back.